Marissa is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater, and she thinks that her husband, Lenny, of 5 years, might be cheating on her. So let's see if we can help her out. Marissa, what's going on? Why do you think Lenny's cheating?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Well, the thing is, there's just never been any real problems in our relationship. He's always been really loyal and supportive, so I've got this pit in my stomach, and it's just terrifying me. So I was getting ready for work, and I was looking for my watch. And I was going through all the dresser drawers, looking for it, and I found some blue pills under my husband's socks.
Okay.
It was a new pack, and there was one missing.
Are those the only kind of pills that could be blue?
Wait, what?
Like Viagra.
Right.
They were those. And I don't recall, having any fun together with him when he took a blue pill or even having blue pills. So I just don't know who he's having fun with.
Have you all been intimate like recently? 'Cause maybe he took it without your knowledge.
Not, well, it's been a really busy week, so no.
I feel like you also
like
kind
for
of
a week.
You do?
I feel like you kind of know.
I mean, we have date nights every Thursday, and we were intimate last Thursday.
Okay.
That's right. Yeah, last Thursday, and we were enjoying each other. So why this? So I asked him about the pills, and he said that his friend gave it to him with one already missing, and he never touched them. He said, and he just stuck them in the drawer. And I really, really want to believe him, but now that thought is in my mind, and I just don't know. I gotta know for sure.
Is he doing anything else? I mean, the blue pills is definitely alarming, and that would send me into a spiral too. But I'm just wondering if you happen to notice anything else that may be a little off.
No, I haven't. But I don't know. I can't get it out of my head.
So he's never used those pills with you before, like ever, like years ago?
No.
Does he? Okay.
And it's something we would have talked about, and it's just was such a shock to find them and to find one missing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is something we would have definitely talked about, and I just feel like there's something going on, and I can't sleep.
So the last time you guys were together, did he have problems in that department?
No, everything was fine, and everything's always been fine, I just don't know why he felt like he would need a blue pill.
Don't people take those too for some people need them, but then some don't they just take them kind of recreationally for like a little added kick?
I mean, I think it's only when you're doing that stuff though.
Well, right. But like you can still perform without it.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
So that's just like an extra kick.
It's an extra, sort of thing.
But yes, doing that stuff. I don't know
it's
what
a
else
performance enhancing. It's a performance enhancing drug. Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
So
it is. Yeah, it is that. But oh my gosh, I just need your help.
Okay. Well, we will try to help you out. I'm sorry you're in this situation, but hopefully there's some sort of good explanation.
Mm-hmm.
On today's To Catch a Cheater, Marissa is on the phone, and she thinks that her husband, Lenny, of 5 years, might be cheating. We're about to call him and pretend to be from the grocery store that they're rewards card members at, and say that every single month we choose one rewards card member at random who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department to see if he sends those to his wife, Marissa, or to somebody else. But before we do that, Marissa, why don't you kind of catch everybody up on your situation?
Yeah, so I was looking for my watch, and I was, digging through drawers trying to find it, and I found some of the little blue pills under his socks in the bedroom, and there was one missing, and we never talked about it or anything, and I just really think he's cheating.
Yeah. Hopefully he's not. Are you ready for us to call him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Lenny, the rewards card member at...
Speaking.
Lenny, please do not hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually just calling to tell you congratulations. You're this month's big winner. Thank you very much for shopping with us.
That's awesome. What did I win?
Every single month we choose one rewards card, one of our rewards members, totally random, who gets free flowers delivered anywhere they want to anybody they want from our floral department. We do delivery now, kind of a way to get the word out and also a way to say thank you to you for being such a valued customer. You just won 36 long stem red roses, a box of chocolates, and a card to be delivered anywhere that you want to anybody that you want. It's a $312 value, actually. So congratulations.
Wow. Really?
Yeah. Just
That's
our way of
awesome.
saying thank you very much for shopping.
That's great.
So here's how it works. If you know the person you want to send them to, I can get that information in just a matter of minutes over the phone. I can take it down right now. I can set up a time to call you back.
No. You can send it to Marissa.
Marissa. Okay. And it's Marissa. And is there a last name on that?
Just put like Marissa, my wifey, from your husky bend.
Okay. From your what?
Husky bend. I'm a bit bigger of a guy, so she calls me her husky bend.
Oh, that's cute. Okay. All right. From the husky band. Okay.
You can also put like I love you on there. XO.
Okay, cool. How long you guys been together? Just a matter of curiosity. I love love.
Just a little over 5 years now.
Oh, coming up on that 7-year itch, huh?
What?
So, you know, the 7-year itch. For me, it happened at 3 years.
What's the
Oh, you know, it's where you've been with someone for a while and you start looking around at others, you know, and you.
Not feeling that yet, but
No.
hasn't been 7 years yet. So.
Yeah, you never think about, you know, I'm sorry if this is just a little too personal, but, you know, I'm going through some stuff. You ever think about stepping outside of the marriage at all? Ever?
What? No. What?
Yeah, like I said, I'm asking for my own personal reasons here. Just wondering if you ever. Just guy to guy,
No.
man to man.
I love my wife. I'm good.
All right. Well, then I have to
Yeah.
tell you that this is not the grocery store at all. My name is Jubal, and I host a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, I'm Nina, also from the Jubal Show.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
Yeah.
Hello.
Husky
What's
band.
going on?
Husband.
What's that?
Your wife, Marissa, is actually on the phone.
Hi, sweetie.
Oh my God, what's happening?
Well, we do a segment on the show where if you think somebody might be being unfaithful, we see if they are based on who they send flowers to. So your wife thought you might be cheating on her and wanted to see who you would send the flowers to.
Yeah,
Wait,
I
you
just.
thought unfaithful?
Well, you know, I found those blue pills in your sock drawer, and I just couldn't get out of my head, and I just had to be sure.
Oh, Dave, I told you those were Brian's. Like, when have I ever needed those blue pills? I mean, come on.
You haven't, but you said they were for a friend. You didn't say they were Brian. Like, why Brian?
Why are they at your
what's going
house?
on? Why do you have Brian's pills, sweetie?
I mean, I really don't want to discuss this on the radio, but, you know, since it's here now, you know, Brian has been having some troubles at home, and I've kind of been covering for him because, you know, Brian and I have been friends since high school. He's my best friend. I'll do anything for him, but, you know, he has been cheating on Jen. So,
Oh my gosh.
you know,
That's where I've been getting the vibe from. I thought it was you. I mean, I have so many mixed feelings. Like I'm
so sorry. I did not mean to, like, you know, try and hide anything from you or anything like this. I was literally just covering for Brian, and it like
'Cause I
hurts
just-
me to think you were thinking I was cheating on you. You know that's not true. I love you so much.
sweetie. Thank you. I love you too. I love you too. But oh my gosh, that explains that weird vibe I was getting. Because oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry about answering your question all weird. It's just I feel uncomfortable about this whole situation. So I don't know what to do. Oh, and
Yeah, you're kind of caught in the middle.
We
I'm
calling
so
Jen now?
Sorry, sweetie.
Yeah. Should we call Jen?
no, dude, please.
I don't know. I think Brian's going to have to talk to Jen, but I'm sorry that you're having to cover for him, sweetie. I know that must be really, really hard.
Well, I didn't want this on you either. I don't want you, like, you know, worrying about Jen and Brian. So I was trying to keep it on the DL for you, really, because I know I know how much you like Jen, then this is going to bother you. So
yeah. Oh man, I'm so grateful that you're honest, and I'm so thrilled that you wanted to send the flowers to me. Thank you so much, sweetie. I love you. I'm relieved.
Are we still getting flowers?
No, but you do have some blue. You have your buddy's blue pills. You're good. Now that you know it's not cheating, go enjoy those a little bit.
Once again, I do not need that.
I mean, we didn't ask. It's all good.
Ashley is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater. She's been with her boyfriend, Ryan, for 4 years, but now she thinks something might be going on, so we'll see if we can help her out. Ashley, thanks for coming on the show. Sorry it has to be this way. What's going on?
Yeah, I mean, I honestly have heard this so many times and never thought that I would call in, but here I am. So we've been together 4 years, ups and downs like anybody else. I mean, not what you see on Instagram with couples, but I kind of just feel like he's done with their relationship. So it's just kind of like heavy on my heart right now. So I just want to test it. And so basically what's going on, I used to travel a lot for work, but now I'm not. And he's been traveling for his job, but it just keeps kind of picking up. Like he'll fly off somewhere for a week, and then he comes home for a couple days, and then he leaves again. And then when he does come home, which has been like, increasing over the last couple months, like when he's going away. So when he's coming home, he always seems like he has something better to do. So it's starting to be it feels like he doesn't want to be at home anymore. And I feel like I deserve better. When he's home, he's not wanting to be intimate anymore, which is never.
What is and what does he say? How does he stop that?
He kind of like when he comes home now, he's always hiding off in his office for hours. It's like he makes it seem like he's writing emails. But as soon as I walk away, his messenger notification kind of pings over and over and over, like there's a conversation going on. And we're always like really open with each other about like, oh, I'm talking to so-and-so, I'm talking to so-and-so, like they're so funny. And it's women's intuition. You just kind of feel like he's messaging with someone. Like we know each other's friends. We know each other's people. So for me, like we're really good friends with each other, like I care about him. And so I did confront him about it. I'm like, you've been gone more. You haven't really been wanting to touch me, and you're hiding away in your office. He legit just shrugged it off. He said he has a new assistant in his office, and he's been showing her the ropes. So that's kind of been taking a lot of time. But I've seen her, and I'm really not the jealous type, but she is legit his type. So
you think it might actually be the assistant that he's talking to?
I do. It's like this horrible feeling in my stomach. Like I want to believe that he would never cheat on me, because we're really not, like we've talked about that in the past. Like we said we wouldn't do it. I hope it's all in my head. I really do. I just don't know. I don't know. I have a horrible feeling. So here I am.
I just don't like how he handled you confronting him about the time spent. Shrugging it off and not taking the time to make you feel better is really unsettling.
I know a lot of people do that, and it sucks because I think they think about themselves like not whatever. And then it's like, but someone else is talking to you that you care about. Like it's about them at that moment, and that's fine.
Yeah.
So anyway, that sucks the way that was handled. Right in the middle of To Catch a Cheater, if you're just joining us, Ashley is on the phone. She's been with her boyfriend, Ryan, for 4 years, and now she thinks that he might be cheating. So in a second, we're going to call him and pretend to be from the grocery store that he's a rewards card member at, and say that he's this month's big winner of flowers delivered to anybody that he wants from our floral department. And we'll see if he believes that, first of all, and then if he sends those flowers to Ashley or to somebody else. But before we do that, Ashley, why don't you catch everybody up on your situation?
So we've been together 4 years. I used to travel a bunch for work. He's the one that's traveling now, and his time away just keeps increasing. And then when he is home, he's been kind of avoiding me. He's been, working in his office and, big red flag for me is not wanting to be intimate, which no one should ever feel.
Yeah, I've had that happen to me a lot.
It's humiliating, and like it's I'm talking to him about it. Like it's not like I'm like, hey, did you take out the trash? Like I brought it up to him, like this is a really big deal. I'm feeling like this, and he said nothing's going on, but I still feel like there is.
With his assistant too, is who you think it is.
Yes, total opposite looking of me. Totally, his previous type before me. So.
Okay, all right. Well, you ready for us to call him?
I guess.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, this is Chortle calling from. I was looking for a rewards card member named Ryan.
Yeah, that's me.
Ryan, hi, please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling to say congratulations and thank you for your business. You're this month's big winner.
Okay. What did I win?
Oh, the flowers.
The flowers?
Every single month, we choose one rewards card member who gets free flowers delivered from our brand new floral department to anybody that they want in the entire United States. It's absolutely free. You've won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolates, and a card to be delivered to anybody that you want. It's actually a $382 value.
Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations. Thank you.
Okay, so you'll send flowers anywhere?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Great. Let me just tell you how it works then. I can take the information over the phone in a matter of minutes. I can call you back if you don't know who you want to send them to right now.
Yeah, no. We can do it on the phone. Okay, let's send these flowers to Dana.
Okay. And do you want to send a card along with this?
Yeah. Say something like, I cannot wait to hold you again.
Okay.
And the thought of your arms gives me strength.
Okay, got that. And now at this point, I would like to tell you that my name is actually Jubal, and I'm calling from a radio show that's called The Jubal Show. And your girlfriend, Ashley, is actually on the phone listening.
No.
Yeah.
Hold on. What?
Yeah.
We do a segment on the show called To Catch a Cheater, and that's what this is.
Oh, my God. Hi. You said Ashley's there?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I am. Like I asked you this and you told me nothing was going on, but I can't believe it. I mean, I asked you about this and you told me no, and now it's your assistant. Like I just knew it. I knew it, and I asked you and you denied it. Why would you do this? I can't believe this.
Look,
I can't
Ashley,
believe that I asked you this and you did this.
Look, it's not an easy thing to say. It's not something I'm happy about. Look, Ashley, I'm sorry. It's just
you're not happy about it. It's so disrespectful. You're not happy about like what are you even talking about? It sounds like you said you can't wait to be in her arms again. It sounds like you want this to happen. Like, what are you even saying?
Look, I don't know. It's an escape. I mean, things haven't felt good with us for a long time. And with me traveling more and she has to travel with me a lot. So like, we have things we connect on, the lifestyle, the travel, the work, the loneliness. It just made sense. And with us sort of feeling like there was a distance outside of it, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You should have broken up with me then. You should have told me and you should have broken up with me. We've been together long enough that you could have told me and we could have broken up and then you can do whatever you want. Are you in love with her?
I don't know. I don't know if I want us to be broken up. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure things out, and it's something I just kind of fell into, and I should have.
Well, how long has this been going on?
Like 4 or 5 months.
Whoa!
I thought that this was legit only like 2 months, and I asked you so long ago, like, you're so disrespectful to be doing that to me this long, and I don't even know anything about her. You know what I mean? Like, you have been taking intimacy away from me, which is so disrespectful to do to another human being, but you're disrespecting my body too. Does she know that you have a girlfriend for this long?
Yes, of course she does. It didn't start off this way. I mean, I told her about my life. She told me about her life, her husband, all that. And then we just sort of fell into this.
Her husband? Oh my gosh. What are you doing? Her husband. She's married. You're in a relationship. You're not like in some fantasy land. She's married.
Wow.
I'm sure her husband would like to know what she's been doing on her business trips.
Yeah.
Now I just feel like I should reach out to her husband and let him know so that he's not being disrespected as well.
Ash, come on. You're already doing this on the radio. You don't... Look, I get it. I get why you're mad, and I care about you, but But if you're going to be vindictive about it, I mean, come on.
You know, I'm done. I can't.
Great.
I deserve better than this. I am a good person, and I've treated you so well for 4 years. I've always been there for you, and I don't deserve to be treated like this. I deserve to be loved by a good partner, and you should be humiliated by what you've done.
Okay, Ashley. Okay. Just thank you for 4 years of treating me well and one nightmare of a phone call that you're blasting to the world. So go get the better that you deserve.
And he hung up. Ashley, I'm really sorry.
So sorry.
I am too. I mean, I wasn't nervous it would end up this way, and it did. So I just need to go for a walk and clear my head right now.
Yeah, I'm sure you need to do whatever you got to do, but just know this was a twofer. You did your good deed. 2 for 1.
Yeah.
2 for...
Have the rest of the day. I'm going to go on a walk and Google her husband now that I have her last name.
Okay.
So I can let him know.
Allie is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater, and she thinks that her husband of 3 years, Dylan, might be messing around. So let's see if we can help her out. Allie, sorry you're going through it, but what's going on? Why do you think Dylan is cheating on you?
I just want to, I guess, preface this by saying I've never, ever had this concern with my husband, ever. I mean, we have what I consider a good trust-based relationship. He's not the kind of guy that's like hearting other girls, you know, bikini pictures on Instagram. He's never like gawking at women. I feel like he is a good husband to me.
Okay.
However, just his personality, he's like a little bit of a people pleaser. I just kind of worry after this thing that went down that, like, could he have, like, I don't know. His boss is a female, so let's put that out there. I'm, like, worried maybe he got, like, talked into maybe, like, making a mistake or, like, put in a situation where...
You think he's easily manipulated?
Kind of.
Okay.
Especially it's like if it's work related. I know he takes his job very seriously, and he's, like, always trying to, like, prove himself and get ahead and, you know, get to that next level. So I don't know. I guess let me fill you in on like what happened, and then you guys can like weigh in.
Okay.
Well, he basically came home from work about a week ago, so late. Like not even late, like almost freaking the next morning. Like he came home from work at 3 a.m.
Oh.
He had told me it was a tough week and that, you know, there was a chance he might have to work late at some point, but even that night, he wasn't like texting me like, hey, I'm working late. But he said he worked late. The thing that's weird is when he came home, he had different clothes on than when he left. And like, I was like half asleep when he came home, but also hadn't been sleeping well because I'm like, where is he? And when I texted him, he didn't answer. But when he did come home, I was like, why are you wearing sweatpants? And he basically told me that since it was after hours and like most of the office had left, that he was just like, I just want to wear something more comfortable.
Okay. So does he keep that at the office?
So sometimes he does work out after work. So I kind of didn't question like that he would have like workout athletic type clothes because he does often keep his running shoes or like an extra set of clothes at the office in case he wants to go to the gym. He has like a gym bag, you know, it's like I kind of knew, okay, he had said he was working late and I didn't even really like Like, I kind of knew what time it was, but I was also like, you're annoying.
Well, it's
Like, shut up, go to bed.
Well, it's like annoyed and worried. I would imagine you were worried at that time. Like he didn't respond or anything.
Well, I'm a person who takes Ambien, so I had taken an Ambien before bed, and like that will knock me out.
Okay.
When he did wake me up, I was like half out of it, and also like, what time is it? And then I'm like, why are you wearing sweatpants? And then I was like, you're annoying, go to bed. But then like the next day, it like all kind of came back. Like, why were you, 3 like why is he coming home at 3? Like it all like kind of made sense in the morning. But then here's where I was like, what? And that was a couple days later, I'm doing his laundry. So this was like a few days ago. I'm doing his laundry and I'm going to throw his clothes in the washing machine, and this hotel key like falls out of his laundry.
Oh.
Yeah. And he never mentioned like going to any sort of hotel or anything like that. All I know is he worked late and he rolled in at 2-3 in the morning in sweatpants. So I did mention it.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I asked him about it. And he basically kind of started stammering and saying that a coworker dropped it at work and that he had just picked it up and put it in his pocket to like give it back and then must have forgotten.
What?
And then I feel like he kind of tried to change the subject. When someone looks up, so what is it, the left or the right when they're talking to you? Like
you can feel it.
All the body language. Yeah, all the body language. I was like, okay, this is not why you have a hotel key in your pocket or in your laundry. I mean, he's a good guy, but what if he's like playing me and he's like an and I am being played?
Okay. Right in the middle of To Catch a Cheater, if you're just joining us, Allie is on the phone and she thinks that her husband of 3 years named Dylan might be cheating. So we're about to call him and pretend to be from the grocery store, that he's a rewards card member, and say that he's this month's lucky winner of free flowers delivered from our floral department. And we'll see if he sends those to his wife, Allie, or to somebody else. And we'll see if we can catch him if he is cheating. But before we do that, before we call him, Allie, why don't you catch us up on your situation again?
Well, I thought I was happily married. I hope I am. I'm like beside myself. My husband basically came home from work at 3:00 in the morning, said he was working late, but showed up in sweatpants. And then I found a freaking hotel room key when I went to do his laundry several days later. And when I confronted him about it, I just wasn't buying his story that like a coworker dropped it and he picked it up. So like why does your coworker have a hotel room? Like the whole thing just like doesn't make any sense. And being that I know he's a pushover, I know his boss is a female, I don't know. I'm like, something happened between 5 p.m. and 3 a.m. that night, and I like need to know because I think my husband's amazing, but I don't want to end up being that woman that is like, I should have listened to my gut and get burned down the road. So here I am on my favorite radio station, like putting it all out there.
Are you ready for us to call him?
No, I'm really not. You guys, I'm actually freaking out.
I know.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, this is Corbel calling from I was looking for our rewards card member named Dylan.
This is Dylan.
Dylan, please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling with a big congratulations. You're this month's big winner.
Oh, all right. What I win?
The flowers.
Flowers? Oh, What do you mean?
Oh, well, every single month, maybe you don't know this, we choose one rewards card member who gets free flowers delivered directly from our brand new floral department to anybody that you want within the 50 United States. You've won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolates, and a card to be delivered to anybody that you want.
Wow, that's a nice surprise.
So all I would need from you then would be the first and last name of the person you want to send them to, and then anything that you'd like to put on a card, and then we'll get the address and we'll be good to go.
Okay, I'd like to send to Melanie.
Melanie, okay. Anything you want to put on a card to Melanie?
I appreciate you covering for me. I owe you one. Now, let's never speak about this again.
Okay, great. Got that down. And now I'll let you know that your wife is on the phone and probably has some questions.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Because this is actually a radio show. It's the Jubal Show.
Yeah, hi, I'm Nina.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
And my name's Jubal. And we do a segment called To Catch a Cheater, where if you think somebody's messing around, You see who they send flowers to, and your wife emailed us and is on the phone and probably has some questions for you.
Okay.
Let me just say, first of all, hi, I'm your wife, Allie. Do you remember me? And I'm here along with everybody else. And yes, I do have a lot of questions. Like, what the
what's the problem, love?
Are you stupid? I just heard you sending flowers to someone named Melanie, who is not your boss. So this is even more freaking weird. Who is Melanie? And you better start explaining, because my next call is to a freaking divorce lawyer at this point. I am like, what the you're annoying me. What the Tell me what is going on.
Allie, I promise you, I'm not cheating. I know this sounds cliche and everything or whatever, but I promise you, I'm not cheating.
I promise I'm not cheating, but I came home from work at 3 a.m, and now I'm sending flowers to some random person that I've never even heard of before. You're such a cliche right now. I'm so grossed out. I'm so grossed out.
Yeah, who's Melanie?
Well, Melanie's my boss at work.
Melanie's not your boss. Now you're lying to them. Melanie is not your boss. Your boss's name is Rachel. Who is Melanie?
Wait, what?
Melanie is
Why is this funny?
Because you need to listen to what happened. You need to hear the story, Allie. But Melanie is my coworker's wife. Melanie is one of my coworker's wives.
Okay, that doesn't make it better.
And why are you sending her flowers? Just tell us what the is going on.
All right. A couple of people, they went out for work and knocked off early. We went to the bar and served food. I just wanted to go home, but the boss was there, and so I needed to go. I needed to meet with the boss. I needed to, she convinced me to show up, and it's a big deal. You know what I mean?
Okay, fine. I get it. You work late. I get it. You decided to put in FaceTime with your coworkers. I get it. Can you tell me what is going on?
Fine, Allie, fine. Look, I myself.
What?
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 What are you talking about?
I myself. And
what? Like you were freaking out, or like literally?
I literally had some kind of food poisoning on the way there to the bar to meet the boss and the coworkers, and I myself. So I called Melanie, who's Melanie, had to ask for a change of clothes of Bob because she lived next to the hotel, and I myself. It's embarrassing. I sent a thank you note for roses to save me, with the sweatpants. I needed to borrow some clothes. That's why I stayed at the hotel to change and clean up. It was a big mess. Uh-oh. And I needed to clean up, and the bar we were going to meet at is right there. I didn't want to drive all the way an hour home, and I wanted to thank Melanie with the flowers. That's it. There's nothing else. It was a show.
Oh my God. Okay. Not to put you on blast, but I know you have a sensitive stomach as it is. Hey, that's so embarrassing, but why would you do that?
I was embarrassed. I mean, I was embarrassed. I myself. I don't feel like...
Okay. Listen. All I'm going to say is I feel like, let this be a lesson to you. You are such a pushover. You shouldn't have went out with your coworkers. You should have just came home. You yourself. I think that was the universe telling you to just stop being such a people pleaser. And next time, just tell me the truth.
Yeah. Also tell your wife it's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Oh my God.
That's mortifying.
I do have a husband. I have a husband that's
Oh my God.
You believe him, Allie, that he had an accident and then had to clean up got a room to clean up?
Well, I did not see his normal work pants in the laundry, so I kind of questioned why does he only have sweatpants? Where are his work pants? So, and he does have a sensitive stomach, so there's that.
Well, hey, at least you know he's not cheating.
All right, well, I'm going to go now because this is just so weird. That this is, on the radio.
If you need to double check, call Melanie.
Giselle is on the phone today To Catch a Cheater, and she's been with her boyfriend named Troy for 2 years, but now she suspects that something might be going on, so we'll see if we can help her out. Giselle, sorry you're in this situation, but what's up? Why do you think Troy might be cheating on you?
We've been together for 2 years and stuff, and I've never been more in love with anyone. There's kind of an age gap, and I'm almost a decade older than him.
Oh, wow.
He's super sweet. He's super, cute, full of energy, down for anything. It's never been weird or awkward, but damn, he has a lot of energy. And yes, in that way.
Okay, good for you, girl.
It's definitely a plus in the plus column. He might have Red Bull instead of blood pumping through him.
Okay.
He wants to go out more than I do. I've never stopped him from going out. I encourage him to go with his friends and go dancing, whatever. But I think that might have led him to cheat.
Why?
Okay, well, I want him to go enjoy his youth, and he offers to stay home, and I want him to have fun, as long as he comes home, to me, and usually goes to the same club, with his friends, and I've met them all. They're pretty easy on the eyes, and they can come over anytime. But lately, it seems more and more often his friends haven't really been coming around, and he's been staying out, later and later at the club.
Oh, so before he used to hang out with his friends and bring him back to your place or something?
Yeah. One night, a couple of weeks ago, he came home really, really late, and for radio purposes, let's just say he was happy when he came home.
Okay.
He also smelled like a woman.
Oh.
Okay.
Did you ask him about it?
I have to be honest, I didn't confront him or ask him about it at all. I'm scared. I've been cheated on before, but I don't wallow in it, whatever. I've learned from it. I'm scared of making the same mistake.
What is smell like a woman to you?
Kind of a caked on perfume, very floral.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you ever feel insecure about being older than him?
Yeah, actually, sometimes I do. Maybe the age gap is a thing. Maybe that's why his friends don't come around, or maybe that's why he's seeing out later, or, why he smelled like another woman.
I don't know that I would go ahead and jump to conclusions and say it has something to do with the age gap. I was just wondering if maybe that would make it easier for you to start to spiral a little bit anytime you would feel a little bit insecure. Because when your man is going out partying with other people a lot and you're at home, that isn't comfortable. Yeah. Is there anybody that you think it could be? Is he doing anything else other than just going out? Is he treating you any different? Is he being kind of shady or hiding conversations?
No, he's been, sweet and fun, and nothing's changed in the bedroom department, but I don't know, he's staying out later. He smelled like a woman that time he came home.
Yeah.
I hope he's cheating on me because I want him to enjoy his youth.
Wait, you want him to cheat on you?
Yeah, well, yeah, I hope so. In a way, I hope so, because I want him to have fun. I want him to enjoy his youth and stuff. I definitely enjoyed my youth.
Right. Okay. But so are you saying that if he is cheating on you, you'll be happy and you'll stay with him, or you want this so you can be relieved of the pressure and you guys can break up?
The second one, it would give me justification to go, because to be honest, I love him so much and he's been so great, and I would have no other reason.
But you said you want him to cheat on you.
Oh, to give her a reason to break up with him.
I love him enough that I'm willing to let him go.
Okay. But ultimately you're hoping that he's not, so you don't have to break up with him?
Yeah, there's a little part of me that's hopeful that that's not the case.
Okay.
But I just have to know, you know what I mean?
Okay. If you're just joining us for today's To Catch a Cheater, Giselle is on the phone and she thinks that her boyfriend of 2 years named Troy might be cheating. So we're about to call him and pretend to be from the grocery store that he's a rewards card member at, and say that every single month we choose one lucky rewards member who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. And we'll see if he sends those to his girlfriend Giselle or somebody else. But before we do that, Giselle, why don't you kind of catch us up on your situation?
I'm 39. I have a younger boyfriend. I'm about a decade older, and he's super sweet. I love him. He's awesome. But he kind of goes out without me. I encourage it. I encourage him because I want him to have fun. But, lately he's been staying out later. His friends haven't been coming around. He came home smelling like a woman a couple of weeks ago. I need to know if he's cheating on me.
Okay. Here we go. Are you ready for us to call him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello?
Hey, this is Corbin calling from I was looking for our rewards card member named Troy.
Yeah, it's me. I'm Troy.
Hi, Troy. How are you? Please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling to say thank you very much for your business. You're this month's big winner.
Awesome, man. What do I win? What did I get?
Every single month, we choose one rewards member at random to say thank you very much for shopping with us. You've won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolates, and a card to be delivered to anybody that you would like to send it to in the 50 United States of America, absolutely free.
Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. Oh, my God. That's great.
Thank you very much for your business.
Yeah, totally.
All right. Well, first, I'll just need the name of the person you want to send them to, and then anything you want to put on a card. And then I'll get the address from you and should be good to go. Get confirmations on all that.
Oh, yeah. This is perfect timing.
Oh, great.
Yeah, this is going to help me out a lot. Kind of in a tight spot with my girlfriend right now.
Oh, okay. Great. Did you want to send them to your girlfriend? Is that who we're sending them to?
Yeah. My girlfriend Giselle, I definitely need to make it up to her for, yeah.
Okay. Hey, that's your business. I don't need to know what you did or didn't do. Okay, Giselle, and a last name on that? Got you. Okay, and would you like to put anything on the card?
Yeah. Hey, babe, sorry. Sorry I haven't been around as much, and hopefully this is going to make things better.
Okay, great.
What did you do? What do you need to make better? Are you cheating on me?
Sorry, Troy, that's actually your girlfriend, Giselle. This is actually the Jubal Show. It's a radio show. We do a segment called To Catch a Cheater, where if you think somebody's cheating, you see who they send flowers to. And
what'd you do?
What? I didn't do anything. What? Why are we on the radio? What's going on right now?
Why are you being so weird? And you've been coming home late. You smelled like a woman like a couple weeks ago. Like your friends haven't been coming around. Like what's going on? And now you're going to send me a card saying you're sorry for what you did? Like, it's obvious you're around.
I'm not. I didn't do anything. Like, I just...
Well, if you didn't do anything, then why didn't you just send me flowers to make things good? You said you were in a tough spot.
Yeah, I don't know. I just could tell you've been... I don't know. You seem like you're upset with me lately. And this morning I did something.
You did something this morning? You cheated on me this morning?
No, I didn't cheat on you this morning. I didn't do the dishes. I told you I would like 4 days ago, and I still haven't done it.
What? That's it?
So you're not cheating?
No, I'm definitely not cheating. I just keep forgetting to do the dishes. I'm sorry.
Why did you smell like a woman the other night when you came home, though?
Yeah.
This was supposed to be a surprise. You guys, Giselle's like she's like a classically trained dancer, and I am not at all. And she's like mentioned to me a couple times, you know, when she's gone out with me, that she misses like going ballroom dancing, and I suck at it. I've never done it at all. And so I've been wanting to surprise her by taking her ballroom dancing for our anniversary this weekend.
Well, that's cute. That's really
nice.
cute.
Well, yeah. So, but I've been taking lessons, and that's probably why I smell like perfume.
But you still didn't do the dishes.
I know.
I know. It's because I've been thinking about this ballroom dance. I've been like practicing my steps and stuff, and I keep forgetting because I've been so focused on learning how to ballroom dance.
I'm shocked. Like, I can't believe you do that for me. That's what the perfume thing was about?
Yeah. It's my instructor, Beatrice. And by the way, she's nothing to worry about. Like she's like 60 something, and I am her least favorite student. She's always yelling at me for being so bad. I think she hates me, but I am getting better. I promise.
Giselle, are you happy?
You know, I thought that he found some younger, hotter thing, that like I was too old for him. Like the HF was too much. I thought he got tired of me.
Definitely am not tired of you at all. I'm trying to keep up with you. Honestly, like I want to be able to keep up with you and take you to do fun things that you like to do. So,
that's nice.
That's cute. It's really nice.
Oh, I love you. Thank you for being so understanding. Now I can't be mad about the dishes.
Cameron is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater, and he thinks that his girlfriend of 3 years named Noah might be messing around, so we'll see if we can help him out. Cameron, sorry you're going through it, but what's up? Why do you think that Noah might be cheating on you?
Well, I mean, just some small things have changed, with Noah, and I feel like, lately I can't shake that feeling that something, like Noah's hiding something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I called. I mean, we've been together for 3 years, and it's like, we just celebrated an anniversary, and, I don't know. It's like, but after, like Noah used to call and text all the time, rather, like little check-ins, like cute stuff, and that's kind of stopped, and, and every weekend it seems like she's volunteering at the animal shelter, and, and then I noticed, like, she doesn't post pictures of that, or like she used to, like there's not a lot of documentation of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I noticed, like, she started doing her laundry randomly on herself on Mondays, and we've always just done it together on Sundays. So she says it's just to get a head start, but something feels off. And I swear, like last time I saw a pair of jeans and boxers, before she shut the lid that were mine and, started the load. It's kind of interesting.
Wait, what? I mean, you saw her put jeans and boxers that weren't yours into the washing machine.
Mine.
Huh.
Okay, well, that's alarming.
That's laundry.
Strange.
Did you ask her about it?
No. I just, it just seemed kind of like, I don't know if it's a bunch of things, but I didn't ask.
Okay.
You didn't. Okay.
I mean, I guess that's kind of hard. Like, you have two options, right? You blow up just because you assume something, or you ask and then you're afraid that you're going to start a fight. So, I mean, yeah, that doesn't make me feel very good. Has she been different towards you?
A little bit, but like not, like, again, like I said, like it just seems like I usually knew more about what was going on the regular, So like I get texts more often, like check-ins, just whatever. But like, and then the boxers, the jeans thing kind of threw me off a little bit. Like I was like, those look like dude's jeans and they're not mine.
Yeah, and boxers. I mean, that's strange. You have any way to explain that other than she's cheating?
I just feel like I saw it and it was like, did I just see what I saw? I can't stop.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Well, all those things put together would definitely make me feel uneasy.
Yeah, and her schedule's all different and stuff too. So, all right, well, if you're just joining us for today's To Catch a Cheater, Cameron is on the phone, and Cameron thinks that his girlfriend of 3 years named Noah might be cheating. So we're about to call her and pretend to be from the grocery store that she's a rewards card member at, and say that every single month we choose one lucky rewards member who gets a free gift from us, and it's flowers delivered from our floral department. And we'll see if she sends those to Cameron or to somebody else. All right, Cameron, before we do that though, why don't you catch us up on your situation again real quick?
So, we've been together for 3 years, and I feel like things have changed. So, like, her schedule's changed. Like, she's out every weekend, or she says she's volunteering, but I don't see, like, evidence or pictures online or, a feed of that she's there. And then she changed her laundry day. And then I kind of saw those, she doesn't text me, but I also saw on laundry day those jeans and the boxers that I think were another guy's. And that makes me feel really uneasy.
Yeah, that would set anybody off.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot of feels about that.
All right, man. Are you ready for us to call her?
I think so.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, this is Corbett calling from. I was looking for our rewards card member named Noah.
Okay, this is she.
Hi, Noah. How are you? Please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling with a big congratulations. You're this month's big winner. Thank you so much for shopping with us.
I didn't know I entered anything.
Technically, you did when you became a rewards member with us. So I don't know if you know this or not, but every single month we choose one lucky rewards member who gets a free gift from us just for shopping with us. Our way of saying thank you. And today you've won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolate, and a card to be delivered to anybody that you want within the entire country, absolutely free.
Whoa. Okay. Does it have to be roses, or can I substitute a different plant?
Would you be sending this to somebody who wouldn't want roses?
Yeah. Well, the person I have in my head, I'm like, I'm not going to send roses to him. Could I do a cactus, and then instead of this is specific. Instead of the chocolates, could I get a gift card to the wing store, like the new wing place next door?
Sure, absolutely. Yeah, I think we can definitely do that for you.
Okay.
Yeah. All I would need from you would be the first and last name of the person you want to send them to. If you would like to put anything on a card, what you'd like to put on it, and then we'll get the address and confirm everything, and we'll be good.
Okay. So it's Julian.
Julian. Okay. Do you want to put a card along with the cactus and the wings?
Yeah. Okay. And then I wanted to say, some things are better unsaid, but I think you get it.
Great. Got that down. And the next thing that I'll be needing from you is just to let you know that this is actually a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Nina.
And my name is Jubal. And we do a segment on our show called To Catch a Cheater, where if you think your significant other might be messing around, you see who they send flowers or cactus to.
And wings.
Your boyfriend, Cameron, is actually on the phone.
Julian? Noah, what the hell does that mean? You think you get what? What's he getting?
What? Wait, whoa. What's going, Cameron? What is this?
Yeah. You're sending a cactus to somebody named Julian? You think he gets what? What's he getting?
What do you think I'm cheating on you? Is that what this is?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think you're hiding something. You've been distant, you changed your habits, and now you're sending a cactus and a gift card to someone named Julian with a cryptic message?
Whoa. What habits have I been changing?
Like, what about I saw you washing some dude's boxers and jeans, like, in your laundry.
Okay. This is, honestly, I can't believe I'm hearing about this for the first time on the radio, that you're thinking something's going on. But, yeah, Julian's someone I met at the shelter, and he's deaf, Cam, okay? That message, it's just something we joked about because I've been learning sign language to communicate with him, and he's been going through a rough time, and I just wanted to do something nice.
Then why keep it from me? Why make it sound so secretive?
Yeah.
Because I was trying to surprise you. I was learning sign language. I was going to tell you at dinner next week. I was going to tell you in sign. And no, listen, Julian's been going through a hard time, and he's like lost access to laundry. So he hasn't been able to get into his apartment. So I've been helping out by doing his laundry. I mean, if you would have just come to me, I could have explained all of this. I was trying to do something interesting and nice, and I wanted to surprise you. I thought you'd be proud of me.
How is you learning sign language for another guy a surprise for me?
Yeah.
I just thought you'd be proud that I was like taking time to like better myself and like learn a new skill. I don't know. I thought you'd be impressed.
This just doesn't sound right. Like, it just, something seems off.
It's not what you think. I felt bad for him, and we were making a connection in a way, but then it started this thing, and I didn't mention it at first, and then it had been going on so long that I was like, oh, well, let me just make this a surprise at this point. So that was where I was like, weird. I'm already starting to kind of get good at this. It's going to be like a whole surprise. Like, what? You learned sign language?
But what's the connection, though? Like, you guys are making a connection? Like, do you feel like you and this Julian person kind of have, I don't know, feelings for each other, even if you haven't done anything about it?
I feel like I can talk to him about stuff that I can't necessarily talk to you about.
Oh.
So you could talk to him about things that you can't talk to me about. So it is kind of an emotional thing. Like, that sounds like that's another level. Have you been out with him and haven't let me know it?
I mean, yes, I've hung out with him, and you didn't know about it.
Okay, so see the issue, Noah?
I'm not allowed to have friends at work. I'm not allowed to have connections with other people.
So you kind of been like hiding a relationship with another guy from me.
I mean, yeah, I guess I have. I didn't mean to. I mean, I don't know. I mean, we need to talk about some stuff.
Yeah, obviously.
Sounds like you do.
Do we have to do it here?
Yeah, I mean, I guess we should talk, and I doubt I would have you learned about it at dinner. So, we probably should talk about it.
Okay.
We'll let you guys figure it out.
Yeah. Good luck. And I'm glad the truth is out now, kind of.
I don't know how I feel about this right now, but thank you guys. And Noah, I'll talk to you later.